Hello, I'm Chris Page, and I've come down to Dunmow in Essex to ask Peter Wilkinson some questions about his call to business. Peter, thank you for this interview. Perhaps you could tell us a little bit about yourself briefly.
Sure. So my name is Peter. I'm originally from South Africa. I moved over here 12 years ago, and yeah, I live in Dunmow in Essex, and I have a wife and I have three kids, and then I have my own business that I run at the same time. So yeah, life's busy, but it's exciting. My business it's kind of hard to explain if you're not in the industry, but pretty much if somebody wants to build a website, they can use a tool called WordPress, and WordPress you can build extensions that people can use for specific tasks. So let's say you want to speed up your website, you can buy one of my software that will help you speed up your website. Or if you, let's say you want to build a e-commerce website, it can help you build an e-commerce website. So my target audience are DIYers or people who do web design but actually don't know how to code. My customer base is like it's huge all around the whole world. I have people and customers in like interesting countries like Guatemala and like literally all over the whole world in every single continent. Basically, my wife and I feel called towards marriage ministry and in particular moving towards Wales. And the purpose of my business is to fund the marriage ministry. And the idea is to actually not charge people. The idea at the moment is to not charge people. If they have money and they want to bless, that's fine. So I almost see the business being a tool to fund that. That's
Okay,
the purpose of my business, really, to be honest with you.
okay.
Yeah.
How have you seen God at work in your business?
Yeah, so in many ways, really, like I've met so many. Okay, so I'm very upfront. I'm a Christian to all my customers. So it's been amazing meeting other Christians around the world, and building up fellowship and connections with them, and being able to like just pray with them and just speak with them. And like I met a guy recently from England down in Devon, and like we just had a phone call and we just spoke and we prayed for each other, and it was just amazing to see like God like working in his life through some of the stuff that I've done that kind of like impacted him. Do you know what I mean? Like in the way
Mm.
he does his business. So it was really interesting seeing that come through.
What answers to prayer have you seen relating to your business?
So I spoke a bit about the Wales thing, and when I first decided to leave full time employment, I was I was earning £500 off the business. So I was like, "Is it what we want?" And I just stepped out in faith, and literally like we prayed about it, stepped out in faith, and then the very first month, sales tripled without me doing anything, and then it just carried on from there. So it's just amazing to see how God, yeah, just came through there. With my code, in the beginning of the very first script that gets executed, write a prayer for all my customers and whoever views their websites, a prayer of salvation, and then just literally like praying for them. And I think it's quite interesting how like we can pray through code, and that's going around the whole of the web. Like it's really interesting
Yeah, wow,
concept, you know.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. When have you felt most alive in your business, doing business?
Oh. Taking leaps of faith,
Mm.
taking leaps of faith,
Mm.
and just trusting Him. To be honest, that's all the time. So I feel alive all the time. But I
Mm.
think key moments is like when I left my job and started my business. When I did away with the contracts and solely relied on him, that was a moment that like yeah definitely felt most alive.
Mm. Great. Okay, what does the statement "not running a Christian company, but running a company for Christ" mean to you?
Your business, because you have a relationship with God, your business should just be an outflow of who you are. You know, you shouldn't have to label us. I mean, so like my company, I don't call it a Christian company. It's just who I am. Like, and it outflows. And my job title is co-founder, and because when I start the company, I co-founded it with Jesus.
No, I love it.
So it's co-founder, and then if anybody who asks me like, oh, who's the other person you co-founder? I say it's Jesus, and they're like, what? They're like, what?
What is your attitude towards making money in business?
Mm.
Mm.
Be generous, you know.
Mm.
So yes, like we can earn lots of money as Christians, but be generous
Mm.
so it doesn't become the love.
Yeah, and that shows that you're not attached to it,
Yes.
and your priority is God, not money, right? Well, thank you very much for your time today, Peter. Is there anything else that you wanted to say that's on your heart?
Don't be ashamed. Like that's it. Like don't be scared to just to proclaim the, the gospel and to proclaim who Jesus is. When your heart's right and when you're seeking God, and like blessings do come.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much.
Cool.